Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome to Into Space. This is the series where I talk about all games sci-fi. This week, Infinity Battlescape closes in on its release date, Star Citizen hits version 3.6 on the private test servers, and Rebel Galaxy Outlaw tries out a Keanu Reeves themed spaceship. Infinity Battlescape is one space game that has some seriously breathtaking locations. Here, large-scale ship battles take place across a full-scale star system and numerous full-scale planets. The game is finally reaching a very significant milestone and now has a release date scheduled for the third quarter of this year. The premise of the game is to stage large-scope battles with hundreds of simultaneous players all occurring in a seamless procedurally generated game world. Players are split between three corporations vying for control over resources within asteroid belts, space, as well as on moons, planets and space stations. To achieve this, players will have access to a variety of ships from small-sized interceptors to massive cruisers and carriers. The Steam page for Infinity Battlescape is now live, and you can find a link to both that as well as the official website in the video description below. Whilst there's still a little information regarding the launch date for Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, it does nevertheless continue to impress. As an open-world space game, players will be able to participate in everything from bounty hunting to trade runs. But perhaps one of the most impressive features is the scale of the game's ship customization. Rebel Galaxy Outlaw will feature an in-game map that allows you to paint your ship to some very high levels of detail. This week, Double Damage Games released a short video demonstrating this by using a still image of Keanu Reeves from Cyberpunk 2077 and rapidly applying it to the ship exterior. The whole process looks to be very intuitive and extremely easy. Within seconds, the player's ship was flying around with a sprayed-on image of Keanu on the side of their ship. It's impressive tech and will no doubt open up a whole lot of great ship designs. Spacecocks, of course, are also a very likely outcome. Update 3.6.0 for Star Citizen recently hit the invite-only Evocati test server. This update appears to be arriving pretty hot on the heels of the recent 3.5 update. The headline features for 3.6 include numerous things, some of which I will highlight here. Rest stop space stations will be expanded with a new range of thematic variations. Ship purchasing kiosks, these will allow for the ability to directly purchase vehicles, and the availability of these will vary depending on location. There will be a new black market economy. I'm looking forward to seeing how that pans out. A new hover mode is also being introduced for ships. This change is aimed at improving how ships behave at low speeds whilst in gravity. The concept here is to allow players to control the balance of VTOL thrusters in order to keep the ship balanced. Now this is something that's no doubt going to be very interesting and something I'm certainly keen to try out. Ship rentals are also going to be a thing, as are new ships. There's going to be a couple of new ships in 3.6, and these include the P-72 Snubfighter as well as the Origin 890 Jump. Numerous other changes and new content are also being introduced. The Star Citizen roadmap highlights the content that can be expected. The patch notes for the NDA-covered private test build on the Evocati server for 3.6.0 have also leaked onto the internet, and you can find those linked in the video description. No Man's Sky is a game that has gone from strength to strength since its release, and there's a new massive update called Beyond scheduled for release later this year. The game, quite naturally, has a very close-knit community that has, basically very much appreciates the ongoing development of the game. Keep in mind that all the No Man's Sky updates so far have been completely free, and this will also extend to Beyond, which will also be free, and many of them are far, far larger than the content other companies release as paid DLC. To show their gratitude to the developers, Hello Games, some of the No Man's Sky community got together to purchase a massive thank you note that was posted to a billboard outside the Hello Games offices. Funds for the billboard advert were raised on GoFundMe, with additional money going to charity. All in all, a pretty awesome way to show appreciation then. EVE Online's latest expansion, Invasion, went live at the end of May. However, Invasion doesn't end purely with the game. The Invasion World Tour is an ongoing event where developers CCP attend and bolster EVE Online events from around the world. Amsterdam, St. Petersburg and Sydney have already been visited, and EVE North is next on the list and will be occurring in Toronto, Canada between the 21st and 23rd of June. Tickets are still available, and should you want to attend, you can find these linked in the video description. Further events are also scheduled throughout the year, including Finland, Berlin, Las Vegas and London. The Invasion World Tour has, for this year at least, replaced the yearly EVE FanFest. The next EVE FanFest, however, is scheduled for April 2020 and will take place in the EVE homeland of Iceland. For more details on both the EVE FanFest and the Invasion World Tour, do take a look at the links in the video description below. That then brings us to an end of this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.